Hello lovely people, welcome back to Mrs. Drew Food channel. Today I am going to show you how to make the easiest and tastiest coconut chips or chinchin, and I call it mini polo. So let's get started. So here I have got 375 grams of flour, in which I am going to add half a teaspoon of baking powder. Next I'm going to add half a teaspoon of nutmeg powder. You could also use the grated one if you like. Now I am adding half a cup of sugar or 100 grams. You could use more or less, but I think half a cup is more than enough. And then I'm going to add my coconut. So this is half a cup of desiccated coconut, or about 40 grams. And last but not least, I'm going to add a quarter teaspoon of salt to taste. So this is all you need. Now mix everything and make sure it is well mixed together. And then we are going to add butter. So here I'm adding about 115 grams of butter, and then I'm going to rub it in the flour. Take your time, don't rush it, until you get something that looks like breadcrumbs. This is what we are looking for. All right. Next, we are going to add milk. So I decided to add evaporated milk, and I'm using 1 cup, but you could use water or even coconut milk. So it's up to you. Add it in until you get to this consistency. It has to be nice and soft, but not too soft. Next, dust some flour on your working top. Next, divide the dough into 2 if you think it's too big, and then place it on top of the flour. Dust a little bit more flour on it, and then roll it down, but do not roll it too flat. Okay? Roll it and then cut it. Well, I am using my pizza cutter, but you can use a knife or whatever you have that cuts, and then cut shapes. So here I am doing rectangles, but then I did some diamond shapes with the remaining of my dough. So it really depends on you. Do whatever you fancy doing. Next, sprinkle a little bit more flour on it and separate the chips so that it doesn't stick together. All right, so very easy to do. All right, my dear friends, so here are my polo or coconut chips or coconut chinchin, and as you can see, I have so many different shapes of it. I really had fun. Next, heat up some fresh vegetable oil, and when the oil is hot, you can start to deep fry the chips. If you want to know if the oil is ready, just add a tiny bit in the oil and see if it starts to fry. Now let it fry until it becomes golden, but do not forget to stir it in between so that it fries evenly. Okay, and they are ready when they have this color, nice golden brown color. So now remove them from the oil and let the extra oil drain on kitchen towel or kitchen paper. And this is it. My dear friends, can you see this lovely coconut chinchin or coconut chips? As I said, I call it mini polo because basically it's the same recipe as polo. I wanted to tell you that you can also use fresh coconut, but this time I saved time. And here is a close-up of my chips, and as you can see, it is nice and soft, and I did not add any eggs to this recipe. All right, my dear friends, so this was my coconut chips or coconut chinchin recipe. I really hope you enjoyed watching it, and as you could see, it did not require any egg to it, and it is not going to break your tooth because there is a baking powder in this. As usual, if you enjoyed my recipe, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share my videos. You know the drill. And I'll see you next time for another Mrs. Drewryous recipe. And thank you all for your lovely messages. Bye.